what are you seeing defensively through 3 games, and where do you think you guys are maybe, your weaknesses right now defensively?
Well, the other night the game didn't connect, and we had all those turnovers, and our transition was bad. We had a lot of stays where we didn't crash and we didn't sprint back. So transition defense has not been good. It's early in the season, so I'm not going to take too much from it as long as we're paying attention to the things that we're trying to get better with.
When it comes to the turnovers, I think it was about 25 the other night. Was that just an astronomical number to you? Is that something you want to cut down each game, or is it we're playing fast pace and it just happened?
No, it's got to come down. Every game is different. Obviously, the personnel that we face is different. So we're obviously going to turn the ball over more against Portland than we are against Denver, just the nature of the way the game is played. But we have to limit our turnovers because it'll dramatically help our defense, and so that's always going to be a focus.
In terms of like baseline statistics, net rating, offensive rating, defensive rating, what to you is like a good sample size where to the point where you start to take it seriously?
As far as like the team, probably 20 games, 15 to 20 games. Lineup combinations a lot longer than that because you're, each game you're only playing lineups for, 5 or 6 minutes together, maybe, 8 or 10 minutes. So it just depends on the lineup stuff. But, yeah, for offensive and defensive ratings, 15 or 20 games.
What do you sort of make of this Memphis team? A little different this year. No, they lost Desmond Bain, but they got guys like Jalen Wells and Cedric Coward playing really well right now.
Yeah, I mean they're playing a similar style because Ja and JJ are the backbone of their team, and Toma came in last year. He was with them all season long, so it's not like their style changed dramatically. They want to push the ball, they want to race it up the floor, and they want to cause turnovers and get out in transition, shoot a lot of threes. So they're a tough team to play against, and I'm glad we're playing them right now coming off the Portland game. It's a similar style, and we need to show that we learned from that Portland game.
Steve, how'd you feel about Moses' first game back and just how he's feeling healthy-wise after that first game?
Just knocking rust off, So he wasn't at his best, but I didn't expect him to be at his best, and I'm looking forward to getting him consistent minutes so that he can get his legs underneath him, find his shooting rhythm, and all that.
Coach, when it comes to you were just speaking of lost my train of thought. Sorry, Coach.
Oh, that's all right.
You said, this is kind of a similar style to Portland. Are you talking maybe defensively, switching, just fast pace? Like, where do you want to see that you learn from that game? And why do you say, I guess?
Yeah, multiple handlers pushing the ball like Portland. A lot of like-sized guys switching. They're a little different because they have a dominant post player in Jaren. Not necessarily low post. He's capable of going down on the low post, but just a dominant player at that size is a different ball game. But it's really the pace and the flow, and the style is. Toma worked with Thiago in Paris. I think they share a similar vision for that kind of pace, for playing a lot of bodies. They obviously have a lot of guys injured right now, but they want to keep pressure on you for 48 minutes. When they're fully healthy, they're going to be able to really do that well. Right now, obviously, they've got guys out, but they still want to play fast.
Brandin Podziemski through 3 games only has 3 assists, and he knows how to read the offense. He knows how to play make for others. Why has that category been a little stuck for him?
Yeah, he's not at his best right now. I think he's pressing a little bit. Brandon always wants to be great, and sometimes he just needs to relax and be good, and that's when his play becomes great. So I think he's just Similar to last season early on, he's just pressing a little bit. He just needs to relax and play. He's a hell of a player, and he makes us better. And he'll get it turned around.
Hey, Steve, with Al's situation and not playing in back-to-backs, what are some of the, how do you go about determining which of the half that you're going to play him in?
Just matchups, and right now matchups, and later on it may be health. He might need an extra day's rest in between games, whatever it is. So, but for tonight and tomorrow, it was the emphasis on the Clippers' size and Zubats, and we could have used him tonight against JJ too, but we can only have him for one game, obviously.
Are you mostly going week to week on that, or is that
Am I what?
just like week to week on that, or you kind of have it sketched out for?
I mean, it's week to week, day to day, even based on things changing, injury wise. That it might have been different tonight if, say, Draymond had been injured. Maybe I would have played Al tonight, and so we just have to take everything into account each week when we make these decisions.